We're looking at writing big numbers in words and vice versa. Okay, so the first question we have here is to write this figure that we have on the screen in words. To do this, the first thing you do is to put down the place value charts, which you have to master or learn. Now, after writing this place value charts, the next thing you need to do is to arrange the digit of the number given to you underneath, right? And you begin from right to left. I mean, from right to left, it goes this way, right? So it means that this 4 comes right here, 2 comes here, 3 comes here, 8 comes here, 0 goes right here, 7 goes here, 9 goes here, and of course 5 comes here. So let's do that. So we have it this way. So the next thing you need to do is for you to read the figures in words before you write. And then how do we do that? You come to the period or you come to the place value and you begin from the biggest. So this time around, you're not going to start writing from the right to the left. No, you come to the biggest value, which is the million right here. Million is bigger than thousands. And then you know, of course, that thousand is bigger than one. Now, the next thing that you do is for you to read the number that sits under the place value. Now, when you look at million, what number sits under the million? We have 59. So the first name here is 59, and the last name that you're going to call is million. So for you to read what sits here, you say 59 million. All right. Then the next here is thousand. What number sits under thousand? We have 708. Okay, so you read 708 and then you read the last name. So that would be 708,000. And the last one, 324. Here, we always ignore the family name, or yes, the family name or the place value, because this is ones. So you can't say 324 ones, right? So you basically say 324. And so for you to read this, let's read it now. So you have 59 million 708,000 and 324. Let's read that again. 59 million 708,000 and 324. And then you can write that down. So each of the place value will end with a comma. 59 million, you put comma. 708,000, you put comma. And 324, then you put your period, which is full stop. Right. So let's look at another way to do this. Okay. You can decide to do this by partitioning the number in threes, beginning from the right to the left in threes. Group them in threes, and then you use comma or you space them. For me, I'm going to space them. I'll group them in 3 and space them. You can see from the right, 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, space. So this is not up to 3. So I can just leave it that way. And then the first 3 that I have from the right is going to be called ones, followed by thousand, then followed by million. So I can have it this way. So it's easier for me to read this because they are already being partitioned and I have the place value on them. So I'll just call the first name and the last name. Then I have 59 million 708,324 ones. Let's say that again. 59,708,324 ones. So you can just write that and then put your period. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is when you are asked to write in figures. So you are writing a number that is given to you in words in figures. Remember that million ends with 6 zeros. Thousand ends with 3 zeros, and 100 ends with 2 zeros, 10 ends with 1 zero. I say that again. 1000 ends with 6 zeros. Million rather. Million ends with 6 zeros. 1000 ends with 3 zeros. 100 ends with 2 zeros, and 10 ends with 1 zero. Right? So now let's read this. We have 6 million. That is going to be 6, then followed by 6 zeros. Then we have 312,000. So we write 312 and then we put 3 zeros, just like this. Next is 584. Right, so 584. So the next thing you just do is to sum them up, add them together, and whatever you get is the answer. So 0 plus 0 gives you 0 plus 0 plus 4 gives you 4. 0 plus 0 plus 8 gives you 8. 0 plus 0 plus 5 gives you 5, 0 plus 2 gives you 2, 0 plus 1 gives you 1, 0 plus 3 gives you 3, and then you have your 6 right here. And so you have 6,312,584.